Welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be decorating for Easter. I didn't buy anything new this year. All of the decorations I have been collected over the past 7 years. Most of the things I've purchased have been from Amazon, Etsy, Hobby Lobby, or Daiso. I'm not going too overboard with Easter this year. I didn't take everything out of my tote just because we have movers coming probably the week after Easter, but I'm not 100% sure what day they're coming, so I didn't want to make packing up all of our Easter decorations more strenuous than it needed to be, since it'll all be taken down so soon anyway. I began with taking down all of the St. Patrick's Day decorations before taking everything out of the Easter tote, just so I was able to see what I'd be working with. The first place I like to start when decorating for holidays is this console table in our dining room. This is where your eyes go when you walk into the house, so I prefer this area to be the most festive looking. This and the bookshelf in the living room. This right here is a dehumidifier. It's easier and more discreet than a plug-in dehumidifier, so it just absorbs water and you dump it out and refill it and so on. So I needed to dust off the console table because this area has not had any TLC in a while, and behind the picture frame and the lamp seems to acquire a lot of arts and crafts projects. For some reason, I don't know why I don't put it away. The drawers in this are where I keep mine and Emmett's daily crafting supplies, so in my mind it's just easier to put stuff behind the picture frame versus putting them away in the actual arts and crafts closet in the hallway. So now I was just dusting off the bottom shelf of this console table. This is where I keep a pillow just for decoration to fill up the space underneath. And then I always have seasonal books for Emmett in this little white bucket down here right next to it. So I had just taken the St. Patrick's Day ones out and refilled it with the Easter ones. So now I was putting a pillow cover on the pillow that was down here before. This one's got fun little eggs on it just to make that area look more festive. Now in the area above the console table, I wanted to put this bunny butt up here instead of the mint picture, and that's really all the changes I was going to make up here. It was subtle enough, but also it made enough impact to be decorative enough. So now over here in the living room, I needed to dust these end tables because apparently it had been a hot minute since I had dusted out here, so everything just needed some love. So I was keeping this area minimal. This white thing is a Lazy Susan I got when I was actually breastfeeding. It is decorative but also functional, so we keep our remotes in it, but I didn't want to do too much over there. As well as here, I keep this little faux plant in the house and books accessible to Emmett so we can just make it a friendly environment for him to live in. So I was just dusting off over here on the tables and the lamps. The only changes I made to the end tables over here for decorations was I added this little bunny with the egg over here, and on the other end table I just added a bunny on the book. My other favorite place to decorate is this bookshelf. I like to add just a small hint of the holiday. I don't like this to be completely crazy for holidays unless it's fall or winter. So I was just dusting off the bookshelf here and deciding what I wanted to go up here. So the only thing I added up here was this little framed piece of wood that says "He is risen" on this tiered tray that I got at Walmart actually. I was thinking about adding this little flower, but it didn't look right to me, so I didn't add it at all. And then this little picture frame I replaced with a wooden bunny I got from TJ Maxx, I believe. So I was just finishing dusting off this little shelf, and I was thinking about putting these books up vertically and making it super fun and changing it up, but I did not like how it looked, and I was just trying to decorate quick and fun and easy, so I just put it back how it looked and I thought it looked just fine. The last space in the living room that needed some TLC and decorations is the entertainment center. I started by dusting from the top to the bottom and adding decorations as I went. The bottom three little crates are Emmett's. I always keep mini books in one. Last year he got these egg maracas in his Easter basket, so those I left down here, and one is currently empty because it overflowed with animals, so I don't have anything in the one currently. But this area I like to keep decorations on that I don't mind if they get broken. Essentially, this is Emmett's area. I don't want this house to be full of unrealistic expectations, and I don't want to yell at him for touching things when it's not an area that's high up off the ground. You really can't stop a kid from touching things, so I didn't want to set him up for failure and have to yell at him or discipline him for being a kid. So this area I keep pretty minimal with decorations, and I only put cheaper decorations or durable decorations on this shelf. When I said that that was the last area of the living room that needed something, apparently I lied, because this last little spot on the love seat, I always change out this pillow cover. So this Our Nest pillow, I just wanted to add this Happy Easter pillow cover, and then this room was all done. So now moving on to the kitchen, I needed to put away these dishes because I wanted to add an Easter drying mat. It has cute little bunnies on it. I'm so excited to show you. Anyway, so I needed to put away the dishes, get rid of this drying mat, and clean off this area so that a clean drying mat could go on a clean surface. And then after this, I needed to obviously clean out the sink so I could use my drying mat. So there I was just filling up an ice cube tray, but then I was able to do dishes afterwards, which I was pretty excited because I don't know, I just love having festive things in the kitchen. It just makes the act of doing dishes so much more fun when you have more fun things to use. So I was just doing dishes, and then after this I needed to clean off the counters, dust off the canisters, and wipe down the countertops before I was able to decorate. Next, I just needed to change out the hand towel that goes on our stove, that our oven handle. Anyway, so I was trying a couple different ways to put this on here, but nothing worked until I decided to just fold it in half and drape it over here. But if you're looking for a hack so your children don't rip these down, I use a binder clip that I put on the inside of the folded part to keep it together so it can't get ripped down from the stove, but you also can't see that there's a binder clip on it. Now that the kitchen was clean, I was able to add the couple bunnies that I was going to add over here. I moved the salt and pepper shakers and put this bunny over here by the bananas, and then up by the diffuser and my water bamboo, I put a wooden peep cutout, which I thought was super cute. And then after that, I moved out to our hallway and decided to put this cute little happy Easter egg on the door, and on the floor right next to the door, I added this little cute wooden Happy Easter sign. But my camera ran out of space just as I was going to put it out there. Thank you for joining me while I decorated for Easter. I hope you enjoy decorating your own house for Easter if you're able to, and I hope you enjoy the holiday. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye!